Reading is one of the most transformative habits I've implemented in my life, and it may also benefit you. I started reading a book a week 6 months ago, last summer, and now as a 15-year-old aspiring to be the best version of himself, I can confidently say that reading a book a week has changed my life. But Leo, I can't read a book a week, it's too much. You can, and stick around to see how. First of all, pick a book that you like. It is way harder to read a book for school than to read a book you chose intentionally that you're interested in. There are dozens of categories, but the one I recommend is everything non-fictional. I read 99% non-fiction, and the beautiful thing on non-fiction books is that you learn something. You learn something about finance, philosophy, self-improvement, everything. There are endless themes. So now that you chose your book, you have to make time for it. Schedule it into your routine. Incorporate it into your routine. Because if you don't do it, you will procrastinate it and you won't read. It has to be in your calendar. I myself read first thing in the morning. Why? Because I don't want to think about it for the rest of the day. Once I read in the morning, I can check it off my to-do list and I don't have to think about it anymore. Otherwise, I would have to read at the evening before bed. I would tell myself, nah, you know what? Let's skip it. But you don't want that. You want to read a book a week and you have to stick to the routine. Let's move on to the next point. Third step, and for me, most important one, is that I only want the knowledge out of the book. I focus on the key points of the book and speed read the rest. You don't have to read every word, every story, every page, every paragraph. So what I mean is that know the things that you will learn in that book, and then when you read it, focus purely on the key lessons that the book is trying to teach you. And also then underline the most important parts. Once you underline them and once you finish reading, then grab a Notion or grab some kind of paper or your digital and write down everything you underlined into that program. This may take a lot of time to write everything down you underlined, but you want to remember it. You want to have it in your mind, and by writing this down, you consciously think about every word and think how that works for you, how you can benefit from that key lesson. And then you also can go through that notes in a month, in 2 months, and bring yourself the ideas from the book in front of your eyes. So you have it easily accessible and always know if you want to read that book. I have my book notes, so I can see it there. And yeah, that takes time. It takes time reading a book a week. It's much. It's 30 to 50, maybe 70 pages a day. But if you want to improve yourself, if you want to learn something, you need to read. A YouTube video won't help you. So yeah, that is the art of reading, kind of. This is the way for me. Learning every week from a new book, and I'm not stopping reading a book for the foreseeable future, and I'm hyped to reading dozens of more books. And I truly believe that you too should read a book a week, because this is the way of education, in my opinion. So go pick up a book now and go read it. But if you're distracted by social media or your phone, then you could check out this video, because in that I show you every step you have to take to reduce your screen time. And on that note, I want to say thank you, and we'll see each other next week, hopefully.